Hey friends, TUXX here. It is 2023. I wanted to do a little update video of Comcast Xfinity offerings. Now my Comcast box died, so I've been without TV for about a week. And the funny thing is I really didn't miss it much, okay? I am under contract, which is stupid, I know. I've been meaning to cancel cable for years, okay? I keep it because my internet is so expensive without Comcast TV that it just seems worth it just to keep it for the hell of it. But I need to get rid of it, I really do. And last time, if you go back to my queue, you'll see I had a whole fiasco about them sending me a 4K box. So I went to a lot of trouble to get my current cable converter. And so what happened is it died, okay? We went through troubleshooting, all sorts of hassles, and it just kept getting looped in like an update. I think it took an update bad maybe, and so now it will not reboot properly. It just kind of doesn't work, period, you know? So anyway, this is what they sent. It seems like a smaller box. We're gonna check this out together. One thing weird about this I've discovered is that the actual tracking has like a weird like little high-tech surveillance device, or I don't know, like some kind of like Wi-Fi. Maybe it's for their scanning, keeping track of the hardware. Maybe it's for tracking it. I don't know, but I never noticed an address sticker actually having like a little magnetic thing behind it before for Comcast. So anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. Maybe they lose them a lot, people stealing them or something, porch pirates or whatever. But if you know what this is all about, please let me know in the comments just to confirm. I think it's for their inventory purposes, but anyway, it's just kind of bizarre, okay? Anyway, so this is how it comes. This nice little box seems a little small to me, to be honest with you. It's smaller than previous Comcast boxes. Let's go ahead and we'll open this up here and check it out together. This looks to me kind of like not a main converter box, one with an actual hard drive, but this is more like a cloud streaming device, which is probably not quite as good as far as storage goes. But you know, I don't really use my Comcast much, so I'm probably not going to complain too much. I'll probably just keep whatever they send me here, you know, unless I'm super disappointed. Oh, it's interesting they have like enjoy the show. I always like it when boxes, like companies go to the trouble of like having inside graphics and things. So it's interesting they actually went to the trouble of kind of doing that. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. It looks similar. I'm trying to keep my address hidden over here. Inside the box here, they have a card in English and Spanish for returning it. I think I'm going to try and just go to my local Comcast center, as much as I hate to do that, just to make sure it gets there quickly and get this to them. But anyway, we'll just put that there for now. This does look like the box, actually. We'll come back to this in 1 second. First, we'll go ahead and check out the accessories and see what they have here. I guess I'll have to pull this out here for 1 second. For accessories, this is the whole getting started kit. I kind of almost wonder if maybe they just subbed me to another box, and like, I don't know, the person who's doing the operator was kind of like not English speaking and maybe like did something wrong here. I don't know. But anyway, so it looks like they give us the typical, this kind of looks used a little bit. See how the twist tie is kind of funky, and it almost looks like this is a little bit dusty or something. Even the way this is like wrapped is a little suspect. But I'll take it though. I guess a free HDMI cable is a free HDMI cable, so I'll keep that. This cable here looks a little more presentable. See how the cable twist tie is folded over and it has the Comcast branding, coax, tells you what it is. I do like the fact they give good cable management. I think that is a plus. These cables I'd recommend holding on to, and they do have the quick release end, so no more days of, you know, getting it too tight, not being able to twist it off with your thumb. It's plastic, it's coated, it's ribbed, so it's nice and easy to twist up and twist off. So I'm definitely digging that. Nice, looks like it hasn't been used at all. But I mean, if you look at the two, compare them, this is all like funky how it's kind of put in this direction, and the tie's all weird. Like this looks like a brand new cable. This looks honestly like a used cable. So I kind of wonder if I have a used box, and it's very possible they do recycle these, but this definitely has some reasons for me to believe, between the dust, the weird twist tie, the way the cable management is like funky, like it's all pushed through, the way the cable kind of comes through at a weird angle. Like this looks good. This does not particularly look good. So anyway, that's something. As far as the power supply goes, it's got the usual Xfinity power supply. This looks new for the most part. Looks like it's tied nicely. Looks like everything's good. Nothing too much to report. And then there is a remote control. I do like to get a new remote control with new device. Hopefully it has new batteries. We'll see here. We'll see what this looks like. And this looks like a new remote control. See how it has like the pull tab It's got the little piece of plastic on the top here. So it looks like this is indeed a new remote control. I like the remote controls. They're nice. Looks like we have some Duracell batteries in here. I can pull this off. I'll wait and do this once I unplug the other one, because one time I did actually accidentally mate the new remote control with the old box. But I like the way this is like plastic coated. See, it has like a rubbery coat. So that's kind of cool. It's ribbed a little bit for you, so you know what end is up. Like, is this the front? Is this the back? You can kind of feel it. It is shaped good. It looks like this one does have a little bit of backlight. The voice commands actually are really good on the Xfinity remotes. So anyway, just pretty cool remote. You know, not bad. Not that the best, but not the worst. You know, it's pretty good. In the past, I have had problems pairing my Samsung TV with it. You know, it seems to want to pair other TVs, like a Philips TV I had on this wall, as opposed to the Samsung on this wall. But anyway, all in all, pretty cool stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll shut this and take a quick look at the box. Now, it looks like this is the same box I had. I don't know if this is truly 4K. Looking at the box, it looks like this is a used box. That red sticker does not gain confidence to me that it's good. That seems a little weird. The feet seem fine. They're nice and rubbery. Looks like there's a lot of like dust. If you look really closely at this box, see how there's like a little bit of like shininess right there and right there? This indeed looks like they shipped me a used box. So I'm not super happy about that. On the back here, there's no buttons or anything. I always kind of thought that maybe these were like some kind of high-tech power button or something. They're just weird diagonal corners, but it doesn't really do anything. So on the back here, we do have some basic cable in, cable out, input. And it's interesting. This is like, let's take a look. Is this digital or is this HDMI? It's probably HDMI. Let's see here. Let me pull this out. It's very tight. Wow, I can almost not get this out. I'll try this a little bit more. There we go. It's coming out. Okay, yeah, so it looks like it has a HDMI input, which is very interesting. I wonder what I would use that for, like plugging a game system in or something. It does have HDMI TV. That's what you're going to put to your TV most likely in 2023. It does have a USB, which is interesting too, and an Ethernet, and then power. This box here, I believe you actually don't necessarily have to plug all this stuff in. As long as you have the cable going in, you get the Wi-Fi off that or whatever, or the internet off that. So I don't think you necessarily have to plug in an Ethernet port, but I may make some additional comments about that down the road. I want to say last time I did not have to do that. So the main things are the power cord. So if you're new to plugging things in, every now and then I get comments like, how do you plug it in? So this part here, it's color coded. So this is kind of interesting. See the red there and the red there. Okay, so their cords are kind of color-coded. That just goes like that, and this, of course, goes into the wall. Okay, so you plug that in the wall, just like you would suspect, okay? But I like the way that these are actually color-coded. Now, I do notice that, like, for the HDMI, it's white. There is no white ring around this or anything, so they should have probably just made that black, I guess, if they're going to keep the color-coding scheme going. And then for coaxial, there is no color coding on this either, you know? So I almost wonder if maybe I should have got an Ethernet with a yellow end and a USB with a blue end. That's kind of weird how those are color coded, but there's no cords in the box. The box itself, again, the top side, I do like the artistic look of it. Looks pretty cool. The sides are all nice and triangled off. Nothing special. I do not like the way there is no button. There's no power button. So if you're having a problem with this box, really the only way to boot it if it's locked up is to unplug it from the back, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So I really wish there was like a power button or something you could, like on the old ones, even if it was locked up, you could like hold the power button for 10 seconds and force a shutdown, you know? There doesn't seem to be any way of forcing a shutdown. So anyway, guys, that is the 2023 supposedly 4K box. And this is what they sent me. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I just wanted to show this to you and see if there's a new version. It looks like this is the same as the previous box I got, which again is a 4K box. So I really can't complain too much. And it does a pretty good job streaming and everything. It just, the problem is it doesn't really have a lot of internal storage as far as I know. Compared to the old ones with an actual hard drive in it, you could actually get like cloud storage plus actual storage on the device. And when I turned in my previous box to get a 4K box, I lost that like hard drive in the device part, which actually was giving me like a lot more storage, you know, which maybe they didn't know about, maybe they didn't care about, I do not know. But this box does give you a little bit of storage, but not quite as much, okay? But again, I think most people in 2023 are probably thinking about killing their cable or whatever, you know, even with like T-Mobile ping out their box, which I did try the T-Mobile internet. If you go back in my queue, you can see the video, but I did end up canceling it because I really don't like T-Mobile. They're just not good people. people. To me, they pull some shenanigans. They offered $25 monthly internet to people, and then they gave me a credit for $25. And then when I called back, when they charged me $50, they're like, "Oh, we're sorry. Like, that offer's over. We're gonna have to charge you $50. There's nothing we can do." You know, so like it was kind of like a scam a little bit. They gave me like a $25 credit, and then they purposely made me enjoy the $25 credit until the offer was over, and then they were like, "Oh, we can't do the offer now." So that really cheesed me off a little bit. So I'm not really happy with Comcast. I'm thinking about getting a different, provider. If you have a certain cell phone provider that you like, let me know, because I do have the new Sony phone coming, and I'm looking to make a switch for the Sony phone and my regular phones. All right. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Comments down below. Shoot me an email, tuxtoys@gmail.com. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.